It is said, the magician wears a crown, a single robe and a lamen, and he bears a book of conjurations and a bell. Book 4 by Aleister Crowley. The robe symbolizes silence, and in Book 4, Crowley continues saying, the robe is that which conceals and which protects the magician from the elements. It is the silence and secrecy with which he works, the hiding of himself in the occult life of magic and meditation. This is the going away into the wilderness, which we find in the lives of all men of the highest types of greatness, and it is also the withdrawing of oneself from life as such. We have seen time and time again the wise teacher being the hermit, so as to explore their inner world and receive the direct communication of the universal source. When you put on the robe, you leave the mundane world and enter the spiritual world, that of the gods, of the spirits, of the elements, and of magic. Crowley goes on saying, in another sense, the robe is the aura of the magician, that invisible egg or sheath which surrounds him. This aura must be shining, elastic, impenetrable, even by the light, that is, by any partial light that comes from one side. The only light of the magician is from the lamp which hangs above his head as he stands in the center of the circle, and the robe, being open at the neck, opposes no obstacles to the passage of this light, and being open and very wide open at the bottom, it permits that light to pass and illumine them that sit in darkness and in the shadow of death. Robes can be seen as the mask we wear within ritual. It allows us to enter into a state of deep connection towards a particular ritual working, intention, or state of consciousness through the colors, adornments, designs, and even the presence or absence of a hood. This does not mean to become an actor in your life, but rather to allow all your perceptions of self to fall away as you adorn yourself in the energies corresponding to the divine for the purpose of your magical working. Robing is one of 2 steps taken prior to any ritual. The first being to purify, which signifies the removal of that which counters the intention, and the second being the wearing of the robe as a new positive thought form which we desire to operate from. In Hebrew, the word chaluk represents gown or robe. This also can be translated to mean antagonistic, contrary, or division. The robe separates us from the earthly and supports us to a deep interior life of contemplation. The word me'al is identified with the sacred garment worn by priests in Judaic tradition. Interestingly enough, the numerical value of this word is 150, which according to the Sefer Sephiroth corresponds with another word, Latin aureolus, which is a diviner or seer. So, as you can see, from this place of contemplation, of seeing, we unite the mysteries of the feminine and the masculine, the outer and inner robes, the yoni and linga, bina and chokmah. We can begin to see the divine and hope that by our dedication and faithfulness to this most high place, we too can touch the robe, receive healing, deep understanding of ourselves internally and without.